Hello my lovelies, today we're here with another pick a card reading, and if you've watched my previous videos you might notice that I have my crystals and I have my other oracle decks. I faced the spiders. I crawled up a ladder and under my house, which you literally have to like crawl, like you need to crouch down under to get to these boxes. Oh my gosh, it was terrifying. I didn't actually see any spiders, but there were some silverfish, which I'm okay with. But I was brave and I got my crystals and I got my oracle decks for you guys. So today I'm using my Angel Oracle deck card. This deck is really important and special to me. I got into spirituality and tarot cards and all that jazz when I was about 9 years old, I think. My mum is a tarot card reader, and she was really at the peak of her spirituality at that time. So I got this deck when I was about like 9 years old, I think, and I'm now 23, so I've been using it ever since. So it's very special to me. So we'll be using that deck, and then we've got these crystals here. To be honest, I can't remember their names, but I know this one's a rose quartz, and this one is some sort of like desert stone, rose desert or something. It's amazing, really good for igniting intense dreams, at least in my experience. And then I like to call this one my zebra stone, but I don't really know what it is. There's like some really cool images. Can you see here? This looks like to me like a pony that's been dressed up with like a feather on its head. Can you see that? And then on the other side, it kind of looks like a masquerade mask here. You can see the eye and the lips, and it looks like the mask is there. At least that's what I can see, but I love these stones. They're beautiful. And then this rose quartz is well, it's tumbled, but it's like a matte surface here, and then it's got a smooth finish in the center there, which I love. So got some really nice crystals for you today and some beautiful energies. And of course you're wondering what is the question, or you might have noticed from the title. So the question is, what do you need to know right now? What is your higher self or your spirit guides, what are they trying to tell you as of right now? I did one of these readings just before with Naya Visions. She's an amazing tarot reader. I think she's from Italy. She sounds Italian. And I got a message that my guides or my higher self have been trying to tell me for a very long time. Which is just to go with the flow and trust the universe. I'm a control freak, so that was my message. So let's see what message we have for you guys today. So we've got group number 1 on the left, group number 2, and then group number 3. Alright, so take your time, and the timestamps will be down below. And if you would like a private reading with me, then my email address is also in the description box below, as well as my website. If you want to help support me and these readings, then definitely check that out. 2/3 of the revenue from that website go towards my animal rescue. So yeah, pretty cool, I think. So definitely check it out. Let's get started. Okie dokie, hello group number 1. Let's get into it. So as usual, I'm going to shuffle the decks on camera. We've got our Moonology deck here, and I have given them a cleanse, but we're going to set the intention. Okay, so what do you need to know right now? What's your higher self, what are your spirit guides trying to tell you? So group number 1. They're done, they're ready. I always tell when the cards have had enough of shuffling, because they just don't really like flow as nicely through your hands. Ollie, what is it, buddy? What? going to jump in with the Oracle deck later, but we'll get started with these for now. Alright, so from the tarots, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, let's go over here. Oh, we have the Devil, the King of Wands. Oh, this might be about a relationship. And the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. And then from the Moonology deck we have Be Bold and Make the First Move. Think I know what this is about. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon a full moon eclipse, sorry, and this is the cardinal moon. Nothing will come of this situation void of course moon. And a time for healing, the balsamic moon. Okay, and then your current energy, the fire ant, which is a fire energy. And the energy that will help you through, another fire energy, the lion. Okay. And on top of the wands energy, you guys are some fiery people, aren't you? Okay. Let's get into it. Okie dokie, my loves. So, I did originally think that this could be about a relationship as I was pulling the cards, and there's still definitely an element of that, but I think what's more forefront in this reading is that there's definitely something that you want, and you have a very fiery personality, indicated clearly by the fire energies here and the fire energy in the wands, but you have the Queen of Cups energy as well, and I think you're also a very emotional person with a really great intuition, but I think you're feeling overwhelmed by that at the moment. See how the river's coming up to her feet and she's kind of sitting there watching it like, it's nearly touching me. It's almost like she wants to be close to the river. She wants to experience that emotion, but she's afraid of it. And she's got this cup here, but the cup is closed. And she's protecting herself. She's protecting her current state of emotion when she could open that chalice and fill it up with whatever she wanted, okay? So I think there's something that you really want, but you're afraid of it. And you're trying to protect yourself. And there's a physical action that you need to put into you need to put into action. There's something you need to do to get what you want, and you're overthinking it. You're not quite yet willing to take that physical step, because once you do it, you can't turn back the clock. And you know, the Ace of Wands is a very positive card. This is a good step that you want to take, but you, you're afraid of it. You know, you've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is very self-disciplined, very good at controlling his emotion. But I think for you, this is actually a block at the moment. I think you're over-controlling your emotion, which is why the Devil is here. I think you're not believing in yourself, and you're not believing in your intuition. And you have a very good intuition because you're the Queen of Cups, but the Devil in this case is the King of Wands. The Devil is that you're overthinking it. You are scared about what this action is going to take into place, and you're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to protect what you currently have. I think, you know, the fire energy brings about change, and I think that you're afraid this next step, or you're not afraid, you know, this next step is going to bring a lot of change, and your fear comes from wanting to protect what you have. You know, the Devil is good at tricking you into thinking what you have is good enough. even if you want more, the devil makes you think that you're being gluttonous and greedy. But you're allowed to have that, yeah? You deserve that. And the cardinal moon, you know, cardinal is raw emotion. Be bold and make the first move. The cardinal moon is asking you to act on your emotion, and it's a healthy emotion, and it might even be about love. It might be about a romance. It might be about somebody. But for some, that could be the case for some of you. It might be the case for a lot of you. For some of you, it could just be, it could be a situation surrounding moving, surrounding travel, or leaving a group of friends even, that aren't serving you anymore. But the full moon and eclipse. The full moon is very explosive, you know, things are really about to close off, especially when it's an eclipse. Again, more fire energy. Fire people, they want to take action, so, you know, they're people who live for action. So I think this is eating you up, the fact that you are too scared, or too disciplined, like overthinking this too much in your head about this step, and it's eating you up because you're someone who wants to take action, and it's almost like you can feel your heart leaping out of your chest. It's like you've got this another body within you that wants to just walk out of your mind, you know, just and take action and be that brave person, but you can't. You're blocked in. You're locked in by yourself. And the fire ant energy confirms that. Like, the fire ant is very much like that. You are too scattered and too much in your head. And if we have a look in the book, the Animal Spirit Guide book, if we just get up the fire energy, the fire ant, here he is. Rigid thinking, yep. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing, which I really think you are, on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive, which you are very sensitive because you've got the Queen of Cups. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. So you need some solo time, and it also says walk at night here. Reconnect with the moon energy. And we've got nothing will come of this situation. So this is pretty much a thumbs up from the universe saying nothing bad's going to happen. Nothing bad's going to happen of this situation that you've created in your head. I think you have probably imagined 1 million kinds of different results, but the fact of it is, and this is a lesson I've had to learn myself, is that, you know, we don't know it all, and we can't control how things play out in our life. That's up to the universe, and it's up to the I guess the laws of our lives, of our movement through this world. You know, as much as we might try to control something, it's like the butterfly effect. We can't. So you need to heal from that energy. You need to heal from that controlling self-discipline. And because you've got that King of Wands energy, I think you're very much in this mindset of, you know, if you have a look at the King of Wands, he's got the salamanders on that cape behind him, and you can see how their tails are closed into their mouth. They've completed a journey. So you've learnt some really valuable lessons, but there's this salamander down here as well, and it's kind of like the presence of the universe reminding you that there is still another completion, another journey to go through, okay? And you can't control everything. You just can't. So instead of having this fire ant energy, you need this energy of the lion, okay? Look ahead, be watchful, be insightful, be ready to pounce on opportunities, but also be willing to fall asleep under the tree and just allow the universe to do its thing. Let's have a look at what it says in the book. So, we've got the Fire Ant, Tiger, Cobra, Zebra. Where is the lion? Here he is. Okay, patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and a living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keen eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our guest begins. So when in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. And when you're out of balance, you're withdrawn and you're too serious. And to bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. So I think that sentence where it says do not waste energy or resources, you're wasting energy and resources by overthinking. Okay, so yes, you definitely respect, and I'm not saying you have to not be disciplined or don't think things through before you do it. Like that's common sense. Still have this King of Wands energy, but don't be too protective of that. Allow things to flow, okay? Allow the universe to do its thing. Be bold, make the first move. Whatever it is that action is that you're thinking, whatever that plan is that you have, do it. Be bold and make the first move. And the universe is just telling you, your higher self and your spirit guides are telling you, hey, we've got your back. Yeah, we've got your back. Nothing bad will come of this situation. Trust in yourself, trust in us. You know, this is what you're meant to be doing. This is what you're contracted to do. This is what you wanted to do when you entered this life. So do it, okay? Do it. They've got your back, all right? And if we take an Angel Oracle card, shuffle. Oh, my Lord. Okay, that's beautiful. We had 2 cards jump out. So we've got Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael protects you from your fears and gives you the courage that you need to do what you need to do. So he's with you right now. That energy is with you right now. Okay? If you're religious, then you may believe that Archangel Michael is with you. If you're not religious, then just remember that that energy of protection is surrounding you at the moment. And you've got divine timing. Okay? The universe has got your back. Everything will happen as it should. Nothing bad will come of this situation. Go with the flow. Okay? And then I've got one more surprise deck for you. I've got the Goddess Oracle cards here. So I'll give these a shuffle. Okay, so we've got Themis. Beautiful card. So we've got the back here. Themis is one of the oldest and most revered of the Greek goddesses, the daughter of Gaia, the earth goddess. Themis is the mother of the 3 fates who determined the destiny of all mortals and gods. Shown here as the giver of dreams, she once was consulted as Delphi, as the bestower of oracles. Themis is prophecy incarnate. Her oracles derive from her sense of order and connection to nature. In later Greek mythology, transferred to Mount Olympus, she personified the social order of law and custom, a reminder that social order is ultimately dependent on the natural order of the earth. Themis is a grounded, earthy goddess who is also comfortable moving through the shifting, magic world of dreams. She is deep wisdom, familiar with both the depths of earth and the heights of sky, a guide into soul. Beautiful. Okay? So that's your reading for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this resonated with you. Please leave a comment down below and tell me your story if it did. I'd love to hear from you and connect with you. And if you'd like a private reading, then my email address is in the description box below. Okay? Much love, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hello, group number 2. I was going to say 3 then. Let's get into this one. Give that one a shuffle. So I've already cleansed the deck. We'll just set the intention already. What does your higher self want to tell you? Oh my goodness. Queen of Cups was what group number 1 had as well. Oh. I don't know if I'm just not shuffling well or the deck just doesn't want to work with me right now. Ooh, okay. Beauty. Okay. Oh, pardon me. So, ooh, 9 of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Cups. Somebody's an emotional cookie. Queen of Cups. And 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. And 4 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay. It's time to take action, New Moon and Aries. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Once in a blue moon, guys. You've got a good opportunity coming. Balance, spirituality and practicality. This is full moon in Pisces. You guys are so emotional. Holy guacamole. Meditate and contemplate, New Moon in Pisces again. Guys, how do you survive with all this emotion? Oh my goodness, the Phoenix. Wow. That's a spirit energy in your current energy. You guys are transforming. And the horse in the earth energy. Beautiful stuff. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, guys. Wow. This reading is just so beautiful. You have been in this transformative energy now for a while. You're really in this period of releasing past karma, reincarnating, opening up to the new you, opening up to the new world, spreading your wings. You know, you're ready to take on life. And I feel like you are a very old soul. Yeah, you've done this so many times. And, you know, you've got the 9 of Cups. You're already super proud of who you are. And comfortable with who you are. You love yourself, and you're at a point now where you're so confident in who you are, and steady in your morality, and steady in your self-conscious and your integrity, and just everything. You're just so balanced. You've got everything down pat, and you're ready to share it with somebody. Yeah, you're kind of at this point of stagnation now because you've done everything you can for yourself, and the next step for you is to grow with another person. So I really believe that you are on a twin flame search. I think you are ready to meet your twin flame, and you're just like, when is it gonna happen? Like, come on, universe. Like, I am more than ready. You know, you want a family, you want to share your life with somebody, you want to share your lessons and your wisdom, and you want them to share that with you. I think you really have a desire for growth. You know, the Queen of Cups, you're someone who's very emotional, very intuitive. In this case, you know, she's got a very ornate cup. You know, in group number 1, Queen of Cups had a very different meaning to what you guys have. I think in your case, your cup's ornate. You have a full cup, you have the ocean available to you, you're on your throne, you're very comfortable with emotion, you're very comfortable with who you are, and you are proud of it. You're displaying it in this beautiful chalice, yeah? And you've got the fairies around you, which represent your, I guess, like, little tattletale emotions, but it's just time for you to share it. 6 of Cups desires the family. 10 of Cups is fulfillment of that family. You're going to find it. You're going to be with your twin flame. You're going to have that stability with somebody, that growth with somebody, really beautiful happiness. And it's time for that change. And I think what your higher self or your spirit guides are trying to ask you to do, you know, Four of Swords in reverse, I think you've been in this period of contemplation and transformation for a while now. And now in reverse, you're ready for that change. It's time to take action. You're ready to move forward and find your twin flame and find this person and share your life with somebody. Okay, new moon in Aries. Believe in the impossible, blue moon, you know, you've got a once in a lifetime chance to be with your twin flame. You know, not everybody gets to be with them, and you definitely have that opportunity. It's a once in a blue moon chance. But you need to get out there and you need to explore with these people, okay? It's time to get on the dating scene, or if there's somebody that you already have in mind, it's time to start exploring life with them and put yourself out there with them, okay? You guys are definitely a water energy because of all these cups, okay? You're definitely a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Pisces. Okay, balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, it's time to take action again, okay? So you've got full moon in Pisces, it's time to take action, and you've got the Four of Swords in reverse, you guys. You need to make a change. It is time. You need to take that step, okay? Right, you've got a once in a blue moon opportunity coming up. Don't miss it. And how beautiful is this? You've got the full moon in Pisces and then the new moon in Pisces. You are not going to miss this opportunity. You are going to get this opportunity. You've got a beautiful romance on the cards, okay? Beautiful new love. Oh, twin flame for sure. Look at those two fishies. Oh my gosh, I could cry. This is so beautiful. You know, the completion of the full moon in Pisces into the new moon in Pisces. So transformative, you guys. And okay, and you're coming into this energy of the horse, okay? You've got the world at your feet. You're gaining momentum. The horse is somebody who is at the completion of their cycle, somebody who's very grounded, very connected to earth. Even though you're so emotional, like, credit to you because you know how to handle those emotions. I could not. That is like intense. So let's refer to the Animal Spirit Guide book about the horse energy. So, okay, we've got momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum, so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, okay? Yeah, you've transformed from the phoenix and you're becoming the horse. You'll be fully awakened. I think, you know, the purpose of twin flames is to help you with your awakening. So I think once you connect with them, you'll become this horse energy. The horses, fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Beautiful, very high vibrational energy, you guys. So your spirit guides are definitely telling you, you know, you've done this amazing, good, hard work. And it's paid off, and now it's time for the next phase of your life. It's time to come into this twin flame connection. Okay, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards, and just remember that they're also telling you, you know, this connection's coming, but you need to be willing to step out and make the change, okay? Stop contemplating, start doing, okay? They can't do all the work. You've got to start doing, okay? So we've got dreams, yeah. You've really been dreaming about this, but it's time to get out of your head and into action, into reality. And then we've got body care, okay? So as with the horse energy, as with exercise, to bring into that energy, you can do strength training. So, you know, start going to the gym, start going for runs, start going to the park. You know, maybe that's where you'll meet your twin flame, okay? They mirror you. So they're also going through that transformation, yeah? So they'll be doing the same things as you, but continue that mode of self-care, okay? And that will reflect in the universe, okay? They'll care for you in return, all right? And we're going to pull a goddess card. Okay, Hathor. How beautiful. Okay, so Hathor, a nourishing great mother goddess, is the Egyptian mother of all gods and goddesses. Usually portrayed as a cow, she is a sky goddess, the queen of the heavens. The sun emerges from her womb and the moon from her breast. She is the goddess of love, mirth, beauty, and sensual pleasure, as well as the protectress of all women. In her other guise, shown here, she is a lady of the night and queen of the underworld. With her lion's head, Hathor assumes the role of a destroyer and giver of death. In her leopard skin, she is the goddess of fate and fortune, and typifies the ferocity and swiftness of the animal, a night prowler and watcher. Her thought is a strong embodiment of the many sides of existence. Creator, sustainer, destroyer. She encompasses all. Her thought reminds us that we too must acknowledge our parts of ourselves that we might call destructive is sometimes necessary to allow our creativity and compassion to flourish. Okay? I'm sorry about the background noise. Okay, apologies about the background noise. My brother's friend just rocked up and he was very excited. But thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like a private reading with me, then my email address is in the description box below. And if you'd like to continue to support these readings, please check out my website, as 2/3 of the revenue go back into my animal rescue. But definitely leave a comment if this resonated with you. I'd love to connect with you and hear your story. So leave a comment down below. Please like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading. Much love. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Okay, so I've already cleansed the deck and given them a shuffle, but we'll set the intention. What does... Holy guacamole. Okay. Looks like I don't have to. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay. I'll pick one more card. I'll set the intention though, unless I want to pull any cards out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 7 of Cups. Interesting. You guys don't know what you want, do you? Alright. Numerology. This will give us some clarification. Oh, you guys are so harsh on yourselves. Babies, I want to give you some love and cuddles. It's okay. Don't be so harsh. Nothing will come of this situation. You don't need to be so tough on yourself, guys. Yeah? A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Situation's not as bad as you think. It's okay, babies. Emotions are running high. Yeah. Sticky moon. Personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay, and what is your energy at the moment? Gosh, whew. Guacamoles. Alright. So we've got the dragon energy, spirit, and panther, which is a fire energy. Hot damn, guys. Hot damn. Let's get into it. Guys, group number 3. Wow. I must admit I'm welling up a little bit for you as I'm interpreting these cards. You guys have had something happen. Something's changed very quickly. Very quickly. You might have broken up with somebody or someone's moved away. I feel like you made the change, you made the decision, and even if you didn't actually put that plan into action yourself, it was your energy and the way you were approaching the situation that ignited that change, okay? And you had to do it. You had to be self-disciplined. You had to manage your desires and what you actually wanted with what you knew was practical to do. I don't think you wanted this change in an emotional sense. I think it was hard for you to let go, but practically you knew it had to happen. You knew it was time, and you're going to get some temporary relief from whatever pain that situation was causing you. The Ten of Swords indicates, a death, obviously. But it's for the right reasons. It needed to happen. Number 10 is the completion of a journey. So something's ended for certain. Definitely something in your life has ended, and it's caused you a hell of a lot of grief. You're devastated by it. You're having sleepless nights. It's hit you right through the heart. Yeah, right through the center. Oh, I feel so bad for you guys, but you made the right decision. You needed to reconnect with yourself. Whatever the situation was, it wasn't right for you anymore. It was very karmic. It served its purpose. It's time for it to be over. And now you're looking at your inner self. You're looking at your inner jewels, and you're looking at your self-worth and deciding what you really want. And the dragon energy is like such a big confirmation of that, because look at that eye. Look at that steady gaze. The dragon's looking in on you. Okay, you need to look in on your inner self. It's a spirit journey. This is a time of transformation for you to really learn about what you need for yourself and who you are. Look at your inner jewels, look at your inner desires, look at your inner shadow self, okay, your inner demons as well. And when I say demons, I mean demons in the sense of what are your shadow qualities, but also demons as in DAEMONS, which means like your it's kind of like your inner personalities. What do they want from you? What are their desires as well? Okay, and really take time for self-reflection. Nothing will come of this situation if you don't make this change. You may not have made it yet, but you need to. You might be pardon me, really in grief at the moment because you know it's time to make this change, okay? And once you do, it's going to be quick. It's going to be because you were self-disciplined, and it's going to give you some temporary relief from the situation. And yes, you will grieve whatever loss you've had, but it's a necessary grief. And if you don't, nothing's going to change. Things are just going to remain stagnant, okay? But a win-win outcome is forecast, okay? It's going to be for the best for both you and the other party involved in the situation. You've balanced the scales by leaving, okay? You've done the right thing. This is that confirmation for you. It's a full moon as well. It's the end of a journey, the completion of a cycle, number 10 again, all right? Emotions are running high, the super moon, okay? So the writing's on the wall, what you need to do, okay? It's clear. Look how big the moon is, okay? It could not be any clearer to you what you need to do, what this change needs to be. You're just not doing it because it's going to cause you a huge amount of grief, especially if you're breaking up with somebody. You know, you might still be in love with them, but they're just not serving you, or you might love them like a friend now, but you don't love them in an intimate romantic sense anymore, and it's just time to go. And emotions are running high, really high, because you've got the full moon in Cancer. It's going to be, you know, a really hard time for you and for the other party involved, but the issue is going to reach its resolution. It's going to come to completion, okay? And you've got the Panther energy, which is purging all of the negative energy, getting rid of it. The Panther doesn't tolerate any crap in your life. It's a fire energy. It's burning away all of the rubbish. And, you know, you can see that it's raining on the Panther. It's dark outside. This is a dark, gloomy time for you. But the eyes are glowing and the teeth are showing. The inner self knows what it wants and it's going to take it, okay? So let's look at the Animal Spirit Guidebook and what it says about the Panther. Okay, so we've got annihilation of the unnecessary and purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. Okay, so reconnecting with our inner selves. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating, but after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads us to a brighter place. So when in balance, you're brave and productive, and when you're out of balance, you're self-destructive. So to bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary, okay? So definitely for some of you, you're in that self-destructive mode because you're avoiding making the change that needs to be made for this self-development. And for some of you, you're in that productive, brave mode and you've made the change that you need to. So I've got two cards that are pulled out from the Angel Oracle deck. So we've got Manifestation. It is in reverse. I don't like to consider these cards in reverse, but I think it might be saying that, you know, you're not manifesting what you truly need for yourself, because I think for a lot of you, you're not embracing that Panther energy just yet. But you will, yeah? You'll manifest the life that you deserve, okay? You guys definitely deserve fulfillment and acknowledgement of your inner self. And then we've got Celebration, which also came out in reverse, which kind of reminds me of the Hanged Man. And so, you know, you are going to have cause to celebrate, but there's a bit of a delay because you're not willing to put this plan into action just yet, but you need to, okay? A win-win outcome is forecast. And then I've pulled a Goddess card for you, and we've got the beautiful Athena. I love Athena. Okay, so Athena is presented by the Greeks as the virgin goddess of war and wisdom, okay? You're going to have to go into war with yourself, but it's a wise choice. The symbol of courage and friendship, she often counsels warriors to gentleness. She's especially honoured as a goddess of agriculture, the creator of olive tree, the flute, the ship, goldsmithing and shoemaking, and the goddess who introduced the yoke for the oxen and the bridle for the horse. She is the patron of all useful and elegant arts. In Greek mythology, Athena is said to have breathed soul into the men created by Prometheus and to have helped Prometheus steal fire from the heavens to give to men. Athena is a wonderful affirmation that there are no limits to what a woman can do with her intellect and creative ability. Okay, beautiful message. And you can see the snake on her head. It's your desires, what you need for your life surrounding you. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading. If you'd like a private reading with me, then my details are in the description box below. Please leave a comment if this resonated with you and let me know your story, and like and share and subscribe. For group number 3, I'm really proud of you. You're about to make a scary change and it's for your best. So good on you, and I'm sending you lots of love. Okay, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.